Hello, people. How are you? How's it going? What's the story? What's the crack? Here I am again, and this time what I want to is to give my top 10 prediction of this tonight's grand final of Eurovision 2022. So, game on. We already have the two semifinals gone. We have 25 countries participating on this Eurovision 2022. What is going to happen? I think this is one of the toughest years that I remember of predicting the top 10, even who's going to win. The odds at this time, I think they are like Ukraine. Let me check. Ukraine is just crazy. For the winner, Ukraine is 60% chance, then we have Sweden 10%, United Kingdom 10%, but going down. Then we have Italy 5% and Spain 5%. Well, these are the odds. You don't always have to trust the odds. These people are betting. I understand that people are betting a lot on Ukraine and they're getting a lot of money, probably these agencies, but anyway. I'm here just to comment a bit which are my top 10. So let's start with my 10th. Which one do I think will end up in the 10th position? Well, let's find out.
And oh, whoa, 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 boys do cry.
Yeah, Switzerland. I think Switzerland is going to end up in the 10th position. Why do I think that? Well, I think this was a strong entry for the Euros. I don't know, but I'm guessing that it ended up like in a really nice position in the semi-final. Running order for Switzerland tonight is the 5th. It's between France and Finland. And it's completely change of key between Finland, that is like a rocky song, and then France that is a hectic staging and song. So I believe Switzerland will sneak here in the top 10. I might be wrong, but I think this is going to be the ballad that the jurors are going to like vote more, let's say. This is slow power, man ballad, whatever you want to call it. So that's my thinking that it will end up here in the 10th position, Switzerland. Moving on to my 9th position. Which one I think it'll be in the 9th position?
If we die together now.
Yeah, Greece. I think Die Together is a really nice song. I think the staging is one of the best that suits perfectly the song with the water, the colors, the chairs and things like that. I think that's working perfectly. So I think Greece is gonna stand out as well because he's performing. Amanda is performing on the 17th position. Is after a break, and then after Amanda is Iceland. So I think it's gonna stand out, and that's a nice visually for the televoters and also for the jurors. I don't think this is as powerful as to be more up. But I think it's going to be around this place. I think that's what I think anyway. You know that I can be wrong. Like before in the semifinals, I guess 8 out of 10 in both semifinals. So it's not bad, but I don't know. This top 10 this year of this grand final, I have find it like really, really difficult to guess. So moving on to the 8th position. Who do I think will end up in the 8th position tonight?
Let's go! Folklore, rock and roll, black
Yeah, Moldova. Destined to Bucharest. I think this is very fun. This is a very fun song, and the running order is just perfect for them. We have all the slow entries around there, and they are performing on the 19th position. It's a really nice position as well, irrespective of who is around, but it's between Iceland and Sweden. And I think this is impacting, like this is really fun. And the other fan song and memorable song is Norway, but Norway is performing at the beginning. So I think many televotes are coming from Moldova. The Eastern European countries are going to vote for this. Spain is going to vote for this. All people that like this folklore type of songs is going to vote for this. This is fun. This is a bit. And I think they're going to end up around here. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Yeah, because it's not a safe bet at all. But I think Moldova is going to make it like in the top 10 just because of the running order and the position that they have. So that's my thinking. Moving on to my following one, the seventh position. Who do I think is going to end up in the 7th position? Mamu Stefania, Ukraine. I mean, he's up in the odds first with 60% chances of winning. Sympathetic. People are gonna vote for this because it's just Ukraine and the invasion of Russia situation. They might get some votes. Like, yeah, to be honest. I'm sure that they will. But I doubt that I don't know, like I don't see this like ending up in the winning position. I don't know why. I think the Euros are gonna vote this down a bit. I do like the song a lot. I do think it's a nice and competitive song. The staging is perfect, but I wouldn't like either like to just win the contest just because of out of sympathy. Nah, I don't think that's the way to go, and I don't think the organization want that, and I don't think the Euros would want that. Or maybe I'm completely wrong, and they think just the opposite, and they say, okay, we're gonna vote for Ukraine just because if we don't vote for Ukraine, we're gonna seem like we are heartless. Could be the other option. That could be the other thing. Ukraine is performing after the Netherlands. No, after the Netherlands and after Ukraine, there's a break. So people are gonna just get their heads around. So not bad. Okay, it could win. Yeah, I think it's gonna end up in top 10 for sure. If it's a really powerful song and package. So yeah, but I don't see them farther than top 5 really. But as I said, like this is really crazy this year. So the level of the songs, I said it in other videos. I don't think this year is very powerful, the level of the songs, but the songs are very similar level. Some of them are very nice and powerful songs, but the performance is not so good, and the opposite around. Like you have some songs that are not amazing, but the show is amazing. So which one will get better? It's very difficult to predict. Anyway, moving on to my 6th in this top 10. My 6th in this top 10 is Netherlands with Steen and the Diepte. I love this song. I'm in love with this song. The first time I listened to it, okay, this is really nice. I think this is the problem with this song right now is the running order. They are gonna perform in the 11th position between Spain and Ukraine, two really powerful entries. But I think this stands out because it's after Spain, this moving song, you have this really calm. So I think this is gonna get the televoters there, and it's nice. And then the Euros, I think they're gonna vote for this like massively. I believe they were announced last in the semi-final, so that usually means something. It means that she got plenty of votes. So I think it's gonna end up here in the mid of the top 10, around the 6th position. And historically, this spot, the 11th, has been the better spot in the first half. So that means something as well. It's just statistics, but anyway. Moving on to the following one. The following one, we enter the top 5 already. So Who do I think is gonna end up in the 5th position?
Sono qui, sono amici di diamanti, uno fra tanti, vedo come
Pretty. Yeah, I think Italy. I think Italy would have ended up like higher, but I think the jurors are gonna vote this down a bit, just because of the organization of the ride. Like people are complaining and are upset about the floor that is dirty, about the arc of death, about the realization, production. So these kind of things usually they talk around between them, and I don't think Italy is gonna get the points they deserve. But I think this song by Mahmoud and Blanco is amazing. It's one of my favorite songs, and if they haven't been the host country and without all these upsetting people of the realization of the ride, so probably will have a chances of even winning this, and they still have them. But I don't know. I have this in my mind that I think they are not gonna end up as good as people think, just because of this, because they're gonna be voted down by the jurors, and historically, like I don't know why, but Italy is always voted down by the juries, and this rapping part and things like that, they do like that, and I don't understand anyway. Italy is performing the 9th position, as we all know, is between a break, so that's good for them, and then it comes Spain. That cannot be as good for them, but we'll see what happens. Moving on to my 4th. Who do I think is gonna end up in the 4th position? So
Umetnica može biti zdrava, biti zdrava, biti zdrava.
Bitistraba. I think this is like really good, and many voters from Eastern European countries. This is trending around there. This is very charismatic. It stays in your head. I think it's gonna get plenty of televotes, and they are also, I think, they are also good like for the juries, also mainly in those countries. There's no Balkan country in the final, so they're gonna vote for this for sure. This is gonna get plenty of votes, and I think it's gonna end up around here, even reaching top 3. I don't know. Could be, even could be the winner. Like it would be a surprising winner, and this is really the dark horse of this edition. So I really think Serbia can make a really nice position here. Moving on to my top 3. Who do I think is gonna end up in the 3rd position? Let's find out.
Up in space.
I'm a space man. Okay, UK. The UK, United Kingdom, I think is gonna end up in the 3rd position. This is a very strong and competitive entry. Yes, it is. And he's a good singer. Yes, he's a good singer. He's also rehearsing, well, not performing, not rehearsing. He's performing between breaks because they need time to put this platform structure, whatever. So that's good for him, and that's gonna get them points. But I don't know, like there's this thing that people don't usually vote the UK, and mostly from some countries, and I think this is gonna still be the same. This is powerful, yes, but this is not an amazing song for me. Like I do like the song, but I don't know. I don't see this as a winner. It can win, like he can win. Songwriter is a really good performer. He's lovely. He has a lot of charisma. He's I don't know. He's great, but I don't know. I don't see this winning. I don't know why. I have this feeling, but I might be completely wrong, and I'll be happy if this song wins because it's a really nice win and memorable song for Eurovision. So why not? And it's the UK that is one of the places that has been fighting for this many years, and now they're bringing in a nice and competitive entry. So why not? Like I'll be happy anyway. Moving on to my second position. My second position for tonight's grand final prediction is
Hold me closer, although we leave before the sunrise. I'll be bleeding.
Hold Me Closer, Cornelia Jacobs, Sweden. This is a song that everybody's gonna like. Like, Euros usually vote for Sweden a lot. So this is gonna get many points for Sweden from the Euros. She's great. She's amazing live. I still think the staging could have been improved. I still think that. But it's a good staging, an average staging. She's after Moldova. That can hurt her because Moldova is very upbeat, so people maybe are not paying attention. But I think she's performing as powerfully as she is. So she's gonna bring back the attention again, and she has a break after, so people can rest and can think about that. So that's good for her. She's performing in the 20th position in the running order. Nobody has won in the last, I don't know how many years in this position. I don't know if ever, because I don't have the stats of all, but I think I have the stats since 98. And since then, nobody has won in this position. It's just statistics. She can break them and she can win. And it will be a deserved winner. But for me, it's just always the safe bet from Sweden. They always bring the safe bet. It's quality songs, pop songs. Yeah, that is good. This is the industry, Swedish industry. But I would like something else and something different to win this contest. Like something like last year, like a rock song, or like Neta, like a different song, or like it would have been like Eleni Foureira, something so brick, really nice. So, and this is just, I don't know. I see the Swedish song and this in particular. I like it, and I have it in my playlist. But it's just very safe, like nothing out of extraordinary. And I don't know. This is my thinking. So that's why I think Sweden is gonna end up high. But in the brink of winning, she could win or she could not. So I don't know. Like as I said, like this top 10 is just getting me crazy. I've changed many times, so maybe in a couple of hours I change it again. But no, I'm gonna stick with this anyway. I'm gonna stick with this. So who do I think is gonna win this year? Well, I think you already guessed who's missing. So
Take a video, watch it slow mo.
Spain with slow-mo. I think this is great. I mean, yeah, I'm Spaniard and from Spain, and the people will say, okay, you're voting for Spain because Spain is Spain. No, I mean, this is the first time in, I don't know how many years, 50, 60 years, that Spain is bringing a good package, a competitive package. The song is not the best song. I don't think that the song is the best one. But I think the show, like, we haven't seen this ever in Eurovision, ever. I mean, this choreography, I don't think we're going to see another choreography like this. Hopefully we will, but we haven't seen any choreography like this. And she's singing perfectly after dancing all of that. And then the lights, the realization. I mean, this is, like, I'm surprised a lot that this comes from Spain. I don't understand. Like, this is really nice. Spain deserves as well, like, a good position at least. If they don't win, like if Spain don't win, like a nice position, because the Spanish fandom is one of the biggest of the Euro fandom, and I'm sure if Spain's win and is gonna celebrate Eurovision next year, it's gonna be a success and people will be happy because there's a lot of support in the country. So that thing's okay. Could be. I don't know. As you know, Spain is performing the 10th position after Italy and before the Netherlands. So the impact, like between two ballads, like it's crazy. So I think that's gonna benefit Chanel anyway. So I don't know, guys. This is what I wanted to say. And I'm gonna check the chat if somebody has any questions. So Maria-san is asking if Chris is in my top 10. Yes, Chris is in my top 10. I put Chris on my 9th position. So check it out before, and you can check what I said about Chris. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Just thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the final tonight. I think it's gonna be a nice one. Even though, as I said before, I don't think it's one of the most powerful contests, the year contest. I think it's gonna be nice, and I think they've done a nice job in the running order. Before, I didn't think it was so good because of this split first half, second half, and all the ballads are gonna go to the second half. But they did the best job probably they could with this running order. There are many other countries that I can make it to the top 10 and I haven't put. Like, lately, I like Czech Republic. I think is one of the best song, the song that I like the most probably from the contest. And they are starting, and it's a hell of a show, and I like them a lot. I don't know what else. Australia is very powerful. Norway as well, but I don't know. Like, this was my top 10. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I could change my mind, but I don't know. I'm not gonna make it. So, guys, again, I don't want to extend this much more. Enjoy the show, enjoy Eurovision night, and see you on the next video. Bye.